Yo, 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 it's your boy Bonte, and today we're tapping into spirit to see what message that you guys have for you when it comes to love. You know, man, I'm feeling someone is just feeling so over it. Someone is just ready to fuck. Somebody's ready to fuck. Somebody needs some dick or some pussy. They ready to show their skin. They've been working on their body. They ready to show people that, hey, baby, this is what you want. That's what I'm feeling like. This is what you want. Ain't no this ain't no. This is what you want, baby. You in a very flirtatious energy. You in a very thriving type of energy, and this energy isn't just sexual. It's very sensual too because it's not just want to have sex. You really want to cuddle. You want to touch. You want to hug. You want all of it. You do want a romantic relationship, but right now you just like allowing spirit to bring to you what's coming to you. You feel me? You're not really focusing on being in a committed relationship, but you are still open to it. You're not closed off to commitment at all. You're not afraid of commitment at all. You actually been recognizing how much of a beautiful soul that you are and that you are wonderful in romantic connections and that you have actually been doing the work to recognize where you still had your shortcomings. You know, we all have our weaknesses, but you've been working on that. You not only been strengthening your strengths, you've been strengthening your weaknesses as well. And that's motherfucking beautiful, baby. You just been working on yourself all the way around. You ready to shake that ass, you feel me? You ready to slang some wee wee, you feel me? Pop that big being king, shake that ass queen, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what Spirit got going on. I'm feeling y'all, and it's beautiful, you feel me? It's giving Wink Club. It's feeling like you just went through a magical transformation, bro. Like motherfuckers wasn't even expecting you to pop out like this. Motherfuckers weren't expecting you to turn out like this for discernment. Motherfuckers ain't expecting you to be in the level of awareness that you in right now. Like you really just sitting back and just watching. You sitting back and letting motherfuckers know, like, hey, baby, you may think you're getting over on me, but you're not. I'm definitely on game. I'm definitely tapped in. I'm definitely seeing the little stupid ass little tricks that you think you're playing. And motherfuckers think just because you've been silent, it means that you don't pay attention. But no, baby, that they shouldn't know that means you're paying attention even more because you used to talk too goddamn much. You used to always tell motherfuckers like, oh, I see you, or I know you doing this, I know you doing that. Trying, you thinking that's gonna get them to change if you call some shit out. But really, in truth, all they did was change how they manipulated your ass. They were changing, like, oh, you figured that out? Let me do it a different way then. That's what they were used to do. But not no more. It's funny. Here go. I want to look at the changes came out. You feel me? Masculine energy, perception, the way how you move and you present yourself in this world is different now. Everyone has a masculine and feminine energies, and you have been recognized. I feel I'm speaking specifically to the women right now too. Specifically, women are learning. You have been learning to honor your masculine energy and recognize that being masculine doesn't mean you're being a man. It means you're direct. It means that you're a provider as well. You provide for you. You provide for your family. It means that you are someone who are very much can tap into your logic while you're also tapped into your emotions, and you are letting yourself intellectualize your emotions and intellectualizing them while simultaneously feeling them too. You are learning how to flow and flow with your masculine, your feminine energies. You get what I'm saying? It's like how you perceiving it. It's like, oh, you were once looking at your directness as aggression, and now you recognize that that's just you knowing what the fuck you want and what you don't fucking want. You're not gonna let nobody tell you you want something that you don't motherfucking want, and it's not an unhealthy want either. You are learning healthily to go after, to grab it when you see it. You feel me? You ain't gotta just sit there and wait. When spirits say get your ass up and get that shit, you been getting up and getting that shit because you've been attracting it. You've been in a how you say the word, a magnetic field. You've been in a magnetic type of aura. You let things come in, but when you see it, you grab it. It's like this: you on the boat and you're on with your fishing pole, right? And you got your fishing pole in the water, and you feeling that fish biting, and you know when it's time to pull that motherfucking pole. You pull that pole because if you don't pull the motherfucking pole, the fish gonna take the bait and keep on going what it's goddamn doing. And so that's the same thing with your manifestations. You manifesting, you bring things in, and before you used to feel like being feminine mean, oh, I just wait, I just wait, I just surrender, I just surrender. Bitch, you ain't just surrendering. You also, when you surrender and you let shit be, you gotta know when to get your ass up and go after what the fuck you want. I can come up here and say, hey, here you go $50, and you ain't grabbing the $50. You ain't gonna never gonna take $50. You get what I'm saying? People ain't gonna just sit here and always things ain't gonna always just fall in your lap. There are things that you're gonna have to get out and grab and go after. That's what this master energy is talking about in perception. Change your way of how you perceive your energies. Your feminine energy isn't just being soft. Feminine energy can also destroy. Feminine energy can be just as chaotic as it can be ordered. There's a lot of order in chaos. If you know, you know. You get what I'm saying? Masculine energy can be just as chaotic as it can have order. So let's continue with this message, spirit. What else you got for me? So I'm still out of blue, that blue with that throat chakra. You've been speaking your motherfucking truth. You've been letting motherfuckers know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That red energy is giving that root, that earth. You really been healing with your family. And this could be your intermediate family or your outside family too. You feel me? You just been healing with those that you feel strongly connected to. You no longer just letting bygones be bygones. You like, nah, man, we're gonna continue this relationship. You gotta go ahead and let it be known, like, baby, you know, you did me wrong in the past. Like, I'm not holding it against you, but that's something that's still on my motherfucking heart. So yes, I forgave you, but I haven't forgot shit, bitch. And you ain't finna keep coming around here on that same goddamn energy. You either gonna understand that this is not what I'm gonna accept, I'm gonna remove myself, or you're not gonna be able to be in my life, baby. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. You ain't gotta explain shit. You already gave enough explanation. That's why I feel like ain't nothing else to motherfucker say. These cards just flew out my hand. Ain't nothing else to motherfucker say. You don't say the motherfucker enough. You don't did a motherfucker enough. All you need to do is just believe who the fuck you are now. All you need to do is continue moving on the way that you is now. Man, I got all these goddamn insects flying around, flying around, flying around. You got all these motherfuckers trying to get in your business, trying to know what you're doing, trying to see where you at, trying to see who you going to be now. They're waiting for you to fuck up. They waiting for an act that was never an act to end. They waiting for an act that was never an act to end. Baby, this is the real you, the true you. They the one who been pretending. And because they are pretenders, they think that you pretending too. Hmm. Hell no. Nah. It's time to get them motherfuckers around for you. Somebody grandmother's spirit's coming through very strong. She's a older lady. She probably heavy set. You feel me? She got curly hair, short, whatever. She used to wear glasses, gray hair. Yeah. She's saying, yeah, baby, I hear your prayers. I hear what you got going on, and I've been helping you. I've been telling you to leave that motherfucking man alone. I've been telling you to leave that girl alone. That even though y'all used to be cool back in the day in school, that don't mean she cool with you now just to be friends. But you know, she want to know how you motherfucking made it. Because in school, she used to talk down on your ass. She used to feel like, how the fuck did you go from this to that? What's your come up story? That's what the fuck she's saying behind your motherfucking back. This man just want to take your money, and you notice that ever since you've been dealing with him, you just been getting more poor and more poor. And you're like, why? Why? And you realize that when you started, stop giving that motherfucker money and stop letting him feel like he's a man because he's a man. Just because a man's a man doesn't mean he's masculine. A man is not masculine just because he's motherfucking a man. That's not how it works, motherfucker. There's many feminine men in this motherfucking world. As much as they don't want to admit it, raised by the goddamn mama, and the mama taught them to be nothing but a bitch. And they ain't coming from the single mother. I was raised by a single mother, baby, and I'm much tapped into my masculine. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's just specifically that motherfucker you dealing with. Raised by his mama, and the mama ain't do shit but teach him to be a bitch. That's clearly how I can say it, but that's clearly how Spirit said that shit. You feel me? I'm gonna end y'all with grounded. Just stay grounded, stay in tune with who you are. Get your ass outside, get around these trees, get your feet in the grass, go play in the water. You feel me? Wherever you are at, you able to connect with nature in the ways that you do. You get what I'm saying? It's your boy B. Bonte, baby. It's your favorite psychic, and that is the motherfucking message, bitch.